Today our video is about our stay in Asheville, North Carolina.
That's right. We stayed at Lake Powhatan Recreation Area. It's a national park there. It's absolutely beautiful. Hope you enjoy the video.
Hi, we are Tom and Beth. Our venture awaits. We sold our house and most of our belongings, moved into our fifth wheel full-time to explore the USA. We are excited about our venture of this beautiful country. Follow us along on our journey. As Helen Keller once said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. This is the road that will lead you up to Lake Powhatan Park. And there's lots of places to pull off and to ride your bike if you don't go into the actual campground area. It gets very, very crowded on the weekends. We are noticing this today.
Lots of mountain bikers.
Yes, lots of mountain bikers out. And this is a trailhead here that you can go to and ride your bike if you want to. There's several of these trailheads on this road. So when you're coming in with your rig, be very careful if it's a Saturday or Sunday, because it seems like it gets pretty crazy on the weekend. The weekdays aren't too bad, but the weekends are really crazy. This is as you're approaching, coming into the campground, and this is kind of where our GPS stopped us. I got a little nervous because I'm like, where is the campground? But just keep going straight. It will lead you back in there, and when you get to the gate, they will stop you and they will give you a pass. And the gates do close from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., but you can open them as a guest here. But this is going to be your check-in place right here. And if you want firewood, they can give it to you. It's over to the right, and it's about $7. And as we come in, this is the loop, or this is the, I guess the loop. It's Bent Creek Loop, Big John Loop, and Lakeside Loop. And we are Lakeside Loop. And it'll bring you around this way. It's very private back in here. We haven't had any issues with anything, and it's very quiet at night. People have been, very kind and just staying to themselves and just kind of, out for walks and things like that. Okay, here we have the Lakeside Loop. This is where we are camping. All these sites, I think, are full hookups. If they don't have full hookups, then they've got water and electric. So the Lakeside Loop, if you want full hookups, that's where you're going to need to camp at. But this is our loop here. Very, very nice. This is our site here. Really nice site. We really enjoyed it. Big table fire ring. Lots of woods around you. And you see you have pretty good separation between anybody else. The next one's up there. And so we really did not have, people close to us. And there's another one down there. And then there's one right across from us. That was right there. And there were people in the days that we were here, so it wasn't too bad, and everybody was very nice. But this is a nice site. It was kind of hard to get the RV in. We had to remove that post over there, right? That post right there, because if not, we would have hit it coming in. Kind of a weird turn trying to get back in here, but it all is our loop as we come away from our RV. And as you can see, it's really nice out here. Lots of good time to walk and just take it all in because it's so pretty. But this loop just goes all the way back around to where we are and then heads out to the other loop. But this is, again, the Lakeside Loop. If you want full hookups, this is where you want to be. There are some sites that just have electric and water, but I think a majority of these back here are full hookups. We did notice that some of the campsite hosts that are out here, they're full hookups. Some of them are full and some of them are empty with RVs, but they do have full hookups for the camp host if you want to be a camp host out here. Be a really pretty place to be. But this is the Lakeside Loop. This is the Bent Creek Loop, and you can see the sites are pretty nice here too, just like the ones that we're in. The only difference is here is that they don't have full hookups. And if you do see a full hookup, it's because it belongs to a camp host, like I said earlier.
We're
But-
actually going against the traffic
Yeah.
right now, so it's like that's why it looks like the sights are
Yeah,
facing the wrong way.
yeah, we're going against the traffic here. So, but as you can see, nice sights, but these have no water, no electric, and no sewer.
And they're smaller as far as for if you wanted to bring a small trailer in.
Or tenting.
But they're better for tent. They're really made up for tenting.
Any of these sites can be for tenting, even over in our section,
Correct.
because we've seen that happen. So,
Yep.
but they're really very pretty. You could put a pretty good sized tent on there with another tent, so it makes it possible. We just saw a bunch of Boy Scouts,
Yeah, they had like 8 tents crammed on one site.
so they were out here camping, which was kind of fun. So, but yeah, it's just
Loop that
really.
we
We
just
just went around. It's the Bent Creek Loop, and we did see a couple water and electric sites. So there are a couple in this Bent Creek Loop. Here is the Big John Loop, and I think a lot of these are mainly just no water, no electric, no sewer too. I know no sewer.
Sure.
We're gonna check it out. Oh, I do see some electric right there, but
It's a camp post.
that's a camp host, so that would not count.
It's
So
over here.
down here might be. Here are one of the water spigots we were talking about earlier. If you don't have any water at your site, they just don't want you to clean any fish, food, dishes, pots, pans, or silverware. But that in the sink, showers, or at water hydrants. So here in the bathhouse, they don't want you doing that kind of stuff. But you can come fill up a big bottle
Yes.
of water to take back to your campsite. And over there is some electric. Site 5 and the Big John Loop does have electric. So they have several loops here. This is, there are 4 loops, 4 campground loops. So this is the Hard Times loop. And you can see they have some really nice campsites, really pretty. And they do have a bear box there, so you can put stuff in it if you have to, because there are bears up here. You can either tent in these spots, or you can bring a small camper like Teardrop over there. The one here on the right is more like a buddy site, I guess you want to call it. So you can have two campers in there if you're going to buddy up with somebody. But it's just so pretty back in here, and just a really nice campground. And all these loops have a bathhouse in them, which I have heard are very clean. And they all have trails that lead to them if you're not right next door to them. But just really pretty. It is hilly in here, so if you're going to walk, you'll get your exercise. If you're going to ride, you're going to get your exercise. Something to note with the Hard Times loop is that it's not full hookups. There's no water or electric
Or sewer.
So there are water spigots that you can go fill stuff up with, but you pretty have to be self-contained to. Well, there's a bathhouse, and also they have these little glamping tents, which I think are adorable if you want to camp, and you want to really glamp. So they have several of those here for you to camp in if you want to, and it goes all the way down. It's a circle that goes around, and it goes all the way down here for the tents. Those are your glamping tents to come and camp here. I think they would be fun to do that. So here at Lake Powhatan, they have a swimming area, a big beach area, and we're going to drive down and show you that. It's a little bit of ways from the campsites, but there are trails that will take you down there if you want to hike down there. But it's really pretty down here, and just to walk down here probably would be good too. But
Down here to the right is the dump station.
yep, got the dump station down here. They do have full hookup sites here though, a few. So yeah, we're gonna take you down to the beach now and see how it looks. And as you can see, there's it's a very wooded area, so it's very nice. And there are bears here. We've been told to, keep our food inside and stuff, because there are bears here, although we have not seen any, which I'm very grateful for. I don't mind at all. So up the hill we go. Like I said, this is a really big park. So lots of bikes. People ride their bikes everywhere here and walk. We've done several walks, but you'll see bicyclists and people walking everywhere. So, and being that it's Sunday, It's probably a little bit busy. Also here at the beach area, they have picnic tables all over the place, scattered around with grills and all sorts of stuff. So there's no lack of things here to do if you want to bring your lunch. And you can kind of see a little bit of the lake through the trees there. Just so pretty and peaceful here. I think this has become one of our favorite camping areas. So after you park up at the parking lot, they have a trail that will take you down to the real pretty lake down there. And these steps will lead you down to the lake. There's a bathhouse right over there. Not sure how you can see it, but there's a bathhouse there. And it'll take you right down to the beach. If you want to go this way, you can bike on some of these trails. So this is the trail that'll take you down to the beach. After you park in the parking lot, you do have to walk down there. And so that's what we are doing today. It doesn't seem like it's that bad of a trail down. There are some picnic areas you can stop at.
Oh yeah, right here.
And eat. Oh, I'm sorry. Almost took us the wrong way.
Be careful.
So this is the steps that will take you down to the beach after you park in the parking lot. There is a bathhouse out here, and it's pretty much concrete steps all the way down. So this is Lake Powhatan, and it is the beach area that you can come to. It looks pretty nice. I imagine in the summertime it gets a little more crowded, but right now it's kind of quiet. Nobody out there swimming because it is in the low 60s today, and it's kind of cool. So I imagine the water's cool. They have trails all over this park, and so as you go around, you'll be able to see all the different trails they have shooting off from the campsites and from down here. So this one is the Homestead Trail, and it says that it's the easiest. That's my kind of trail, the easiest. And I love the little creek they have down here. A little water flowing down. Really pretty.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the video of Lake Powhatan Recreation Center in Asheville, North Carolina.
It really is pretty up here if you get the chance to come. Go online and book a site. We did take you through the different loops they have. They have 4 loops, excuse me, and they have full hookups in some of them, like the site that we're in, which is Lakeside Loop. We did notice that there are some water and electric hookups at some of the other loops, but a majority of them up there are mainly no sewer, no electric, no water. So.
Right. So just when you're making a reservation, go online, it'll say electric site. Like on our particular site, it says electric site. But then when you go down in the details, I can't remember if it was amenities or the details block, someplace in there it said what it was, water, sewer, and electric. So with, 50 amp electric, so 50, 30, and 20 amp electric.
Yeah, and also I think the biggest RV that they can take in here is 40 foot. So you make sure when you're looking at those on the site that you do see how long the site is, because some of these are not long enough for a 40 foot. We're almost to 40 feet. So make sure you get a long ones that, both our truck and our RV fit in here. So make sure you look on there to make sure you're getting the right, site for your RV. Or if you're tenting, there's beautiful tent sites in here, and they're nice and big and private. I really think they're nice, and we showed you some of the glamping tents that we found, and those are probably a lot of fun too, just to get away in and camp under canvas.
Exactly.
So
the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Well, that's not the old-fashioned way.
To me, it's the old-fashioned way. The way I used to do it when I was younger.
The old-fashioned way is pop that tent up.
Yeah.
No glamping tent and no glamping RV either.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Oh, okay. Sorry.
So anyway, we hope that you'll check this place out, and we appreciate you following along with us. Be sure to hit like and subscribe so that you can get more of our videos. We are got a lot of exciting stuff coming up this year that we're anxious to share with you. We really appreciate you watching us. It means a lot to us, and hopefully we'll see you on the road somewhere. If you see us, stop in and say hi. We've met a few people that have done that, and that's been a lot of fun. So we are more than happy to talk to people. We like to talk. As you can tell.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, well, we hope you have a great day. Please be safe, and
We'll see you around the campfire.
Bye.
Bye.